You didn't? And why not?
Well, we found that when we do that, we rely too much on the recorder and not on what's being said.
So if someone wanted to verify your recollection of what Jennifer had told you, there is absolutely no way on earth they could do that. Isn't that true, Mr. Shishido?
I guess you could say so.
And the Sea Will Tell concludes after news at 10.
Get this. Take that. In demand and on Michael Ball tomorrow at 8:30.
They were like two dumplings with half a pound of chipolatas. I couldn't draw or paint and my piano woke up me mum. What I need to go far is proper hands for starters. She said exercise all round with a diet that's sound and a bit of diddly-dum. And she went die-die, diddly-dum, diddly-dum, die-do-fi, diddly-yum-a-dum, working on your bits, diddly-I-die, diddly-I, diddly-dum, die-do, diddly-yum-a-dum, high still Brits, diddly-dum, 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 working on your bits, diddly-dum, 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 diddly-do, diddly-wum-wum. Now that's what I call a pair of hands. Heinz built Brits.
Mom! Be quiet! Let me hear you praise them!
How are you going to survive the school holidays? For kids, Woolworths is right up your street.
A great effort deserves a great reward. Schmackos, made with real meat and now even more succulent. Your dog will love the wholesome meaty taste. No wonder so many top breeders reward their dogs with new recipe Schmackos from Pedigree Chum.
Half-fat anchor. That's real creamy, folks.
One British company is so successful that wherever it works, other British companies often work too. In the last 2 years alone, this company has gained contracts for 400 British businesses around the world, from Germany to Indonesia, all of which benefits this country. British Gas, a world-class energy company.
The boys are on patrol in the heat of the Hong Kong jungle, risking their lives to search for the hidden enemy in a war of courage and fearlessness.
30 meters and closing.
But is that all that's hiding in the jungle?
What exactly was it fouled up the ambush? Remind me. Frightening sort of pig, was it?
Big, sir. Noisy. Very fast moving, sir.
Join the grunts in Soldier Soldier tomorrow at 9.
You're watching Carlton. In half an hour, London Tonight. First, the national and international news. It's 10 o'clock.
From the headquarters of ITN, News at 10, with Trevor MacDonald.
Heading home, the two British women pardoned in Bangkok. The Speaker warns the courts don't meddle with Parliament. Man charged by police hunting serial gay killer. And one generation passes and another Botham bursts onto the scene. Good evening. Patricia Cahill and Karen Smith are flying home from Thailand tonight after 3 years behind bars for drug smuggling. Karen Smith said their royal pardon and release had happened so fast she was shocked. Her parents arrived in Bangkok an hour after she left. Patricia Cahill said, "I feel great," adding that she didn't know what her life home was going to be like. The two women are to be questioned by West Midlands Police. Our Asia correspondent Mark Austin reports from Bangkok.
The arrival at Phnom Penh prison of the man bearing the royal pardon signalled the release after some delay of Patricia Cahill and Karen Smith. They emerged into the glare of the assembled media. They were out of prison clothes for the first time in 3 years. The hugs were for British Embassy officials. The girls seemed overawed by events.
Girls, how are you feeling?
Great.
What's it like to be free, girls?
I'm not out there yet.
Come forward a bit. Does this all come as a shock, girls, or do you think it was going to happen?
It was a shock. A very big shock.
Let us go!
They left in a hurry, hustled into a van with no further comment. There ensued a chase through the streets of Bangkok. Earlier, a British embassy official spoke on their behalf.
Very emotional, lots of hugs and kisses and tears and tissues, and it was a wonderful moment for them. They're obviously delighted by all efforts, and they're particularly grateful to the King of Thailand.
But as the girls celebrate their freedom tonight, there's already privately expressed criticism here of the release by drugs enforcement agents. They question the signals it sends out to other potential heroin traffickers. Late evening in Bangkok, and the girls are taken to the airport where their ordeal began, the scene of their arrest with 60 pounds of pure heroin in their suitcase. Now they're heading home much earlier than they could possibly have hoped. Mark Austin, News at 10, Bangkok.
15 Britons are serving sentences in Thailand for drug trafficking, and 2 more, Sandra Gregory and Robert Locke, are due in court there tomorrow. Today, the Conservative MP Terry Dick said the Prime Minister was misguided to intervene on Karen Smith and Patricia Cahill's behalf. He said they were drug carriers and should be treated as such. Here's our Home Affairs correspondent Jennifer Nadel.
Patricia Cahill's parents left Birmingham tonight by separate doors and with little to say to the waiting press.
How do you feel like your daughter's on your way home?
Good. Their stories apparently saved for the newspaper with the biggest chequebook. The tabloids are battling to buy their stories. Both families appear willing to sell. That's attracted criticism from, among others, the police.
I hope that they won't make any money out of any unlawful deeds that they may or may not have undertaken. I think it would be wrong. It doesn't seem to me to be right that if people commit criminal acts that they make money from it.
But Karen Smith's solicitor says she's innocent and that the family has run up huge bills in fighting her case.
We're looking to make some compensation for this family that have lost £30,000 and something for the girl, and I think the newspapers that are making enormous amounts of money but don't want to pay for it should stop being such bloody hypocrites.
The Prime Minister too is coming in for criticism. The Foreign Office says his personal intervention was humanitarian, but others are calling it misguided.
What the Prime Minister has effectively done now by intervening is to say to young people, if you want to go abroad and get in trouble with the authorities abroad, the government's here to get you off whatever punishment you get, and that's madness.
The police say they want to question the women when they get home in the hope of gleaning information about the international drugs trade. Drugs offences account for many.
GMTV, until then, good night.
Very good evening to you. Well, there's certainly not a very summery feel to the weather at the moment. It's more like April showers with a cool, cloudy, northwesterly airflow over the southeast. But we are going to see a bit of a change overnight tonight with this band of thick cloud moving in from the west. That's a warm front, and it's going to bring rain into western counties, certainly by dawn tomorrow morning. Then, during the morning, that rain will spread to the rest of the region, and might be 1 or 2 heavier bursts too, before we then see a change to some drier, clearer weather moving into the northwest by the end of the morning. So the first part of the afternoon, there'll be rain in eastern and central areas. That will then begin to die down, leaving behind a mostly dry afternoon, if a rather cloudy one. Not particularly warm temperatures tomorrow, around 20 degrees Celsius maximum. That's around 68 Fahrenheit. Good night.
I want to introduce you to the world of vandalism.
The character.
He's a painter. He's a graffiti artist.
The idea.
You need a patron. Michelangelo had the Pope.
You don't look much like the Pope to me.
The pitch.
You can exhibit stuff like this in a gallery, but quite frankly, I think it misses the point.
And the promotion.
One feels instinctively you ought to bring your checkbooks.
Frank Stubbs promotes Monday at 9.
Now the concluding part of And the Sea Will Tell.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. She was all over me.
Yeah, to put it mildly. What kind of
I
behavior?
didn't know what to do. What could I do? I couldn't push her away in front of the jury.
You haven't,
You crazy? No. No.
I'll talk to her.